guys, how are you today? The story I'd like to read to you today is called How to Be a Bigger Bunny by Wendell and Florence Minor. And I'd like to thank HarperCollins Publishing for allowing me to read this to you today. How to Be a Bigger Bunny. There's two different morals in this story, and I hope by the end you can help me figure out what they are. You ready? Tickles the bunny yawned. It was time to get out of bed. She called to her bunny family. Nibbles, wiggles, giggles, jiggles. But nobody answered. Not again. Her brothers and sisters had gone on another adventure without her. Well, she thought, I'll just read a new book instead. How do you think she feels? Kind of sad, huh? Maybe a little left out that they left without her to go on an adventure, and they didn't take her with. How to Be a Bigger Bunny was filled with adventure stories that Tickles loved to read. The first story, Never Give Up, was about a little bunny just like her who wanted to climb a very tall tree. The tree was so tall, the little bunny didn't know if she could ever get to the top. The story showed how important it is to keep trying and to never give up. Tickles fell asleep, and in her dream she climbed a tall tree. When you never give up, you can do amazing things. When Tickles woke up, her bunny family still wasn't home, so she read another story. How to Be Like a Pirate showed her how to act and talk boldly. So she practiced being like a pirate too. Arr, ahoy, matey. While Tickles was reading How to Think Your Way Out of Tricky Places, which had good advice about nibbling, her bunny family was hopping right into a log on the hillside. The log was big and hollow. All of a sudden, she heard a crash. Uh-oh, said Tickles. I wonder what that was. What do you think happened? The sun was setting, and the bunnies had been gone all day. Nibbles, wiggles, Tickles called. Giggles, jiggles. Nobody answered, so Tickles hopped off to look for them. Hello, Tickles called. Hello, is anyone there? Nothing. She called out again. There was still no answer. She listened carefully, and guess what? She heard thumping. Just then, she saw a log on the hillside, and it was shaking. What do you think is in there? In her best pirate talk, Tickles yelled, Ahoy there! Soon she spotted something pink and twitching, just like a bunny nose. It was a bunny nose. Twitch, twitch, thump, thump. Help, cried her bunny family. A rock rolled down the hill and we're trapped. Tickles touched noses with Wiggles. Don't worry, said Tickles. I'll push that rock away and I'll save you. First she pushed the rock. Ouch. Then she tried again. Oof. I know, she said. I'll hop on top of the rock and it will roll away. She climbed a tree just like in her dream. Whee! She squealed. She thought she would land on the rock, but oops! Tickles lost her balance. Do you think she gave up? No, I don't think so either. Never give up, never give up, never give up, she told herself. Then she remembered the story in her book, How to Think Your Way Out of Tricky Places, and the part about nibbling your way out of trouble. So she nibbled, and she nibbled, and she nibbled, but it wasn't enough. See his little nose in there? After a rest, Tickles nibbled again as fast as she could. Chip, 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 chip. Finally, Wiggles' face appeared. Then came his floppy ears. Soon Wiggles hopped out, and right behind him were Giggles, Nibbles, and Jiggles too. Yay for Tickles! You saved us, they shouted. You are the smartest, said Wiggles. The bravest, said Giggles. Biggest, said Jiggles. Best bunny of all, said Nibbles. And they all hopped home together. That night, Tickles dreamed she was a super bigger bunny, saving her bunny family from danger everywhere. In the morning, her brothers and sisters found Tickles in her favorite reading place. Tickles, you're coming with us today, they said. We are never, ever going on an adventure without you again. And they never did. And that's the end of our story. Give it a clap if you liked it. So there's two things I want you to take away from this story. The first thing is to never give up. There's always a way to get it done or to figure out how to solve a problem. And never give up. Keep trying. You are so smart. You will always figure out a way. That's the first thing. The second thing that I want you to take away from this story is that sometimes being small can be hard, right? Tickles felt left out and was left out because he was small. He was the smallest bunny, and his brothers and sisters didn't want to take him with on adventures. So I know that being small sometimes can be hard, especially now there's so much going on in the world. It's hard for little ones like you to know how to do something to make it better, right? How to help. But there's lots of things you can do to help, right? Just being there is a help to your parents because they love you, and just looking at you reminds them of all the happy things that they love in their life. So you just being there every day and showing them your beautiful smile is a great way to help. Another thing you can do to help right now is to make a card or a picture or write a letter to someone that you love, mom or dad, or maybe a grandma and grandpa that you can't see right now, and send it to them in the mail or send them an email. They would love that. You could draw pretty pictures and hang them in your windows so as families walk by, they can see your beautiful pictures, and that will make them happy. Sometimes the smallest things that we do make the biggest difference, you guys. And you are all so very special. So 2 things to take away from this story is to never give up and to know how special you are at every age that you are. Have a great day today, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.